Going the distance with local sports. Covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome to the X Sports Network. I'm AJ Good, bringing you tonight's pregame show as Summertown is going to host Forrest. It's their first home game in quite a while as the Eagles look for win number 2 and an upset over the Rockets. Let's take a look at both sides coming into tonight's game. Summertown is 1-3 overall and 0-1 within the region, while Forrest is 2-2 overall and also 0-1 within the league. The head coaches are Jason Busby for Summertown, who's in his third game at 1-1. For the Rockets, they'll have Eli Stevenson, who's 35-18 with 4 playoffs in his 5th year as the head coach. The all-time series is controlled by the Rockets, who are a perfect 5-0. Here's what the Eagles have to say about tonight's game.
Control the ball, run the football, control the clock, minimize how many possessions are in the game. You know, if we can keep this to where there's very few possessions, you know, like I said, control the clock, be able to run the football, move the chains when we have to, and you know, basically when it comes down to it, make our plays that we need to make to kind of give us an advantage and hopefully take away a victory on this one.
Kickoff will be in just a few minutes. Be sure to check in at halftime as we'll have a weather update, plus check in with everything going down in college football.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, welcome into Summertown High School, where the Summertown Eagles will be hosting the Forrest Rockets. This is Clint Brazier along with Adam Lindsay and Will Pettis. Will's our technical man tonight. Adam Lindsay will be our stat man extraordinaire. But Summertown hosting Forrest. Summertown trying to get another win tonight to give them 2 wins in a row, which will be a streak. It's happened before, Adam.
Yeah, it has.
But you were on that call last week at Collinwood in that defensive struggle, a 3-0 win for Summertown. But either way, a win's a win's a win. Touch on that game from last week.
Yeah, it's one of those, you take it however you can get it. I think there were a lot of positives. The defense played great. I was really impressed by the defensive line. They stayed in Collinwood's backfield most of the night. Offensively was a struggle. I think that's something that definitely is something that has to be improved upon for this Eagle team. You know, Clint, I'm looking here at the you always like to compare, schedules. It's really kind of hard to really tell a lot from looking at the way the schedules break down for Forrest and Summertown. I see here that Loretto handed Forrest a pretty good whooping, 44-28,
right,
a few weeks ago. But then again, that's also the same team that was beaten by Wayne County last week. That Summertown basically,
you know what,
was a 6-point game with Wayne County.
The other night in volleyball, Will got on there and helped me out a little bit, and we talked a little bit of football between games. And I think if you're Summertown, you feel like you're in a good spot just for the simple fact that you've still got Loretto.
Yep.
They're playing Mount Pleasant tonight, who you'll still have, that's in your region. You've got a game tonight that if you look and you can clean some things up offensively and your defense can keep playing as good as it is, just from going on what Loretta's done, just by going on what Forrest's done, just by going on what Mount Pleasant's done, you've got a shot. You
are in the mix.
Yeah.
If you can take some steps. Offensively right now is where the step has to be taken. After last week, you really like to feel a little better about the defense, but offensively this team has got to start producing if they're going to expect to play with some of the better teams in their district, I think.
One thing I'd like to see, and I think we saw a little bit of it last week, now it didn't lead to a touchdown because there were no touchdowns last week, but Ty Bryant touched the ball a little more last week. I'm not a coach. I can't draw up the offense. I can't, do that. But with that being said, I feel like Ty Bryant's probably your best playmaker that can make something happen. I want to see him get more touches. Summertown won the coin flip, but they deferred, and they're going to receive it in the second half. They look like they were going to try a quick onside kick there, but they're not. Now everybody's set and ready to go. Williams back to drive it away, and he does, and it's a good one. That ball's going to go into the end zone, looks like. Go all the way through for a touchback. Good kickoff where Forrest will start from the 25.
When was the last time you saw a Summertown kicker, Clint, that kicked a ball through the end zone on the kickoff?
I tell you what, if you are Anthony Williams, our kicker, I think you got to have probably the most confidence on the team because you've only got one win this year, and it was on your foot.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, and he had a big kick last week.
Story as we know, Summertown's defense, they've really played good the last couple. Well, I'll go all the way back to Wayne County.
Yeah.
If they can keep things going right here on the home field, we'll see what happens. First play ran up the middle by number 12 for Forrest. Aiden Cantrell, a sophomore running back. He's going to pick up a gain of about 6 or 7. I would like to let everybody know Forrest has the same colors as Summertown. Summertown's in their all blue with their white helmets with their power. Well, we don't have a power S, just all white helmets. Forrest is in the white jerseys, so that's how you can tell the difference. Forrest traveling right to left, Summertown traveling left to right here in this first quarter. Do want to remind everybody, we don't have many viewers right now showing on Facebook, but if you are, give us a wave, give us a shout out. As long as you don't say anything vulgar enough, we'll read it out for you. Second play stopped short of the first down. That'll bring it up 3rd and 1. Summertown trying to get here a stop on play number 1. I do want to give a big shout out to Coach Andrea Kelly for the Summertown volleyball team and my daughter and the rest of the volleyball players. They lost to Page in a close match, 2-1 in a tournament they're playing in Williamson County. Then they beat Riverdale 2-0. They play in the morning at 8 a.m. against Harpeth Hall, their last pool game. Tomorrow will begin. Bracket play will begin after that. Current season record right now for Summertown, 32-5 as of today. So Summertown volleyball still doing what it does, finding ways to win, playing the best tournament you can find in the weekend. That running play gets a first down, so Summertown's got it 1st and 10 now. Pitch on the outside. That's going to be tackled about at the line of scrimmage. Good job there by, who is that? Number 13, Ty Graham-Brell, as he gets out on the edge and gets a tackle for no gain.
I think you can see it now, the people at home, Clint. Something I've noticed is you can see the electronic down marker across the other side.
Hey, that helps a lot.
That is nice.
When you're as bad as this as I am, that's awesome.
Me too. Nice job there.
Run off left tackle. Is going to power ahead for about 4 or 5 yards. Gambrell in on another tackle. That'll make it 3rd and 6. Do want to give a big shout out to our good buddies, Mr. Tanner Bryant and Tucker Bryant, the brothers. They've got their headsets on, said they're downstairs watching it. Handoff, running up the left side. Don't think he's going to have that first down. Going to be 4th and about 2, maybe 3.
Nice tackle there around the corner.
Let's see how aggressive Forrest wants to play here in the first quarter and early.
Going to give them 4th down and 1. They got it right at the 40. Ball placed right at the 40-yard
line.
Well,
if the line marker on the other side, which you folks can probably see on your screen, is correct, it's a long one.
Yeah.
Summertown trying to get a stand, trying to get a stop, and get good field position here. Forrest going for it. Quarterback sneak, keeping it. Plows ahead, and I think, according to the field judge on the other side, I think they're going to give him a pretty good spot. Yep. That'll bring up another first down. Good 4th down conversion there by the Forrest Rockets.
Well, I don't know, Clint. That was marked really short. The end man on the opposite side came out farther, but the end man on this side,
yep, they're going to get an official.
He spotted the ball.
They're going to get a measurement here.
The line judge looked like he had him with the line to gain on the opposite side. But the end man over here, he marked it pretty short. I mean, based on what I see, I don't think he's going to get this. And if he does, it's got to be by the tip of the football.
I'm going to give a shout out to Tony and Ricky Kidd, are watching from the river in Florence. Faye Romaro says she's watching. Go Eagles. Want to give another big shout out. Former Lady Eagle standout Kaylee Campbell here with her Austin P gear on. She's visiting home for the weekend, looks like.
It's short.
It's short. First down, Summertown. They're going to have really good field position at about the 40 of Forrest to start their first drive of the contest. We'll take a 30-minute timeout. We'll come back for something else. Hey, I tell you what, never mind, Will. We're going to stay right here because it looks like Summertown's offense was ready and on the field.
This is where Summertown's got to take advantage of something they weren't able to do much last week of good field position. You got your first possession right at the 40-yard line going in. This is a great opportunity to jump out on Forrest if you can do it.
Got Bryant. Well, I don't see Ty Bryant. Quarterback keep it. That's Lindsey powering ahead for about 5 on play number 1. Let's see. Got number
Logan
number
Love
17,
actually.
Jeff Stoll, and number 7, Gavin Robinson were out. I see Bryant now. He was kind of in slot back position there. So 2nd and 5. Good first down play for Summertown. Lindsey going to set up. He's got Gambrell behind him, the lone running back. Now Bryant on the pitcher, on the option.
He's got some room.
Got a pitch. He's got some footwork. He's going to have a first down and then some. First down, Ty Bryant. That'll be a first down, Summertown.
And that was a pretty good job of blocking out there on that edge.
Yeah, Gambrell, I think, picked up a big block.
Yeah, not a huge block of any kind, but just enough to spring Bryant for a good gain.
Say hello to Miss Gretchen Brazier. It says she's watching. I've heard of her before. Sometime that power formation, Lindsey going to hand it off straight ahead to Williams. He's going to get stopped short. I don't know if they're even going to give him back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, if he got anything, Clint, it's just maybe a yard at best.
Big shout out to the Forrest Chapel Hill group. They brought their band, and they sound good. We can hear them all the way across here.
Yeah. You actually lost a yard, Clint, like you said.
So 2nd and 11. Summertown on the Chapel Hill 25. Lindsey behind center with Gambrell behind him. He's going to keep it that time as Lindsey. He's going to power ahead maybe 3, maybe 4. So that'll make it 3rd and manageable. And I'd say, Adam, they're probably in 4-down territory right here, unless Williams, they want to let Williams kick one.
I mean, if you, based on what I saw, I mean, I like the kid's foot. I mean, I think he could definitely knock one through. I also think Summertown would prefer 6 over 3, but we'll see. If that's put in that predicament, they might go that route.
So 3rd and 6. You got Robinson to the left. Shot to the right. Going to hand it off to Bryant. He's met in the backfield just as soon as he can get the handoff. And whole left side of the offensive line collapsed. So now that'll make it about 4th and 8. Let's see what Summertown wants to do.
Number 61, Riley Durbin, a senior from Forrest, was there when he got the
Looks like the kicking team's coming out. Or at least the kicker's coming out. I don't know if that's going to be a punt or a field goal attempt. I believe it's going to be a field goal attempt. As Will, our technical man's telling us, he hit one in warm-ups from 35, so we'll see what happens here. 4th and 8. Snap's a little high, but it's caught. And Williams gets a hold of it, and he kicks it, and it's good. Buries it through. Summertown with a 3-0 lead. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Summertown football on the X Sports Network.
Bigger and better. The Middle Tennessee District Fair is back for the first time in our history. It's 9 action-packed days of family fun. Friday, September 23rd through Saturday, October 1st. Don't miss motocross and ATV racing on Friday the 23rd. The Tough Truck Challenge on Saturday the 24th. Sunday the 25th is Big Giveaway Day. Monday and Tuesday the 26th and 27th. It's Thrills and Spills with the Junk Car Jump and Run. On Wednesday the 28th, marvel at the Midget Wrestling Warriors. On Thursday the 29th, delight ride in the Demolition Derby. On Friday night, the 30th, witness Granger Smith in concert. And on Saturday, October 1st, it's the Truck and Tractor Pull. Tickets for Granger Smith available at mtdfair.org or at the box office. And don't forget, you can enjoy all the thrilling rides you want for one low price. The state champion Middle Tennessee District Fair. 9 big days. Friday, September 23rd through Saturday, October 1st at Rotary Park in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Brought to you by the Lawrenceburg Rotary Club. For more info, go to mtdfair.org.
Welcome back to Summertown High School. Summertown with an early lead here, 3-0 on the about 35-yarder from Anthony Williams. Summertown to kick off again to Forrest. Forrest went for it on 4th and short and didn't make it. And it looks like Forrest was set up to expect an onside kick, but Summertown's going to drop back again. Williams, who just booted that one home to give Summertown the lead, to kick things off again. The last one he kicked into the end zone. He gets a hold of that one, and it's a good one too, but it is going to be caught at about the 5. Here comes Forrest, punching it up the gut, tackled down about the 25. That's number 2. See if I can find my roster here. Number 2, Tayton Swift, senior for Chapel Hill, and that's where Forrest will take over.
And I'll tell you, Clint, Williams' development and ability to hit a field goal with the way Summertown's offense has kind of struggled here in the first part of the year, that is huge.
It's a good weapon to have.
Yes, in high school football in general, I mean, honestly. But that's a big boost for Summertown if that kid can keep kicking the way he's been doing it.
Handoff to the running back, number 5, Ryan Hill. He's going to power ahead for a good first down gain. Get about 5 or 6, maybe 7. Make it second and very short. Chapel Hill comes out of their huddle. Second down and 3. 5:18 to go here in the first. Another handoff, same running back. Sweeps on the outside. He's going to get the first down and then some. Now he's going to be brought down by a host of defenders, Kason Bailey and number 52, Jesse Howard for Summertown, but not before the first down for Forrest.
And Clint, the last 2 running plays by Forrest, their back has been at least 3 yards past the line of scrimmage before Summertown's making contact at all. They're going to have to get some guys into that backfield, whether through a blitz or something, because Forrest is ripping off chunks for 2 straight plays.
Same play, same running back. Going to hand off the left sweep. That's number 5, Ryan Hill. He didn't get much on that one. Maybe a gain of 1, maybe 2.
Jesse Howard, number 52, with the tackle over here. Nice job.
Howard on the in around. Excuse me, that's not Howard. That's number 8, Smeet Patel, senior. He's tackled up. He gets about half of it, and he's going to make it 3rd and 4 right at midfield. Summertown with Caden Scott. We need him back in here on this 3rd down. I think he's got a helmet issue.
Yeah.
Need to get that fixed quick. Handoff again.
He will be short by, looks by yard, maybe 2.
Let's see, I think that was number 6, Liam. No, that was number 5, Ryan Hill again. Going to be stopped short again, 4th and 2. Summertown did get a stop the last time when Chapel Hill went for it on 4th down. They're going to have to pin their ears back here and do it again.
Seems, too, that Forrest is attacking this right side of Summertown's line a lot. I wonder if they see something in film or something that leads them to attack that side a lot. And they do it again.
Out number 2. He gets wrapped up, but he's going to have the first down. That's number 2, Tatum Swift. He'll have the first down. That'll move the change. They're into Summertown territory now. Ball on about the 44-yard line. is Forrest.
If you're Summertown, you got to find a way to kind of get them for maybe a yardage loss early on in the downs.
With what they're running, you know, if you can get them to back up a time or two, it'd be hard for them to pick up first downs just running at left tackle, wanted at them. Should have been a hold there on Forrest, but pass going to be completed for a first down. That is number, is that 80? I can't see the 86 for Forrest. Reggie Pearson, a junior, 6'1 junior, 215 pounds, tight end, defensive end. From Mount Pleasant, Loretta's leading Mount Pleasant 7-0 here early. Hand off to number 2, Tatum Swift. He's going to pick up a gain of 2, maybe 3.
If you're Summertown, you just got to keep bearing down here. Forrest is a solid football team, but just got to make a play, push them back a little bit here, and make them have to go for extended amount of time, which I think they're able to do so far. So they're doing a pretty good job.
2nd down and 7. Oh, we got a fumble in the backfield. The quarterback's going to pick it up, but not before he's sacked.
And that's the kind of play I was talking about. That's what you got to have now.
Gambrell and Cason Bailey both in there to retrieve that before the quarterback could scramble out of it. And that's going to be a sack and make it 3rd and long now. 3rd and 13 for Forrest. Of course, Adam, you know, with where they are on the field, you got to feel like if they can probably get half of this, they're probably going.
Yeah.
But you feel like you said, you feel a lot better if you're Summertown. Going to do that reverse. Going to be number 1, Chris Davis. The slot back coming around off the double handoff. He's probably going to get about half of that back.
Yeah.
But it's still going to be 3rd down, and it's going to be 3rd and about 5, maybe 6.
Yeah. Be 4th, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, did I say 3rd? I meant 4th.
With the exchanges they're making, it looks like they're either they might even be looking at kicking this football as well.
4th and 7.
I don't know that, but we'll find out.
They do have a kicker and they do have a spotter down there. So here we go.
This is
Forrest trying to tie it up here.
Long field goal.
Number 4, Gwen Grissom, had plenty of leg into that one, but it's going to be blown dead before. Got to delay a game on Forrest, so that's going to back it up. Now, he had plenty of leg on that one. That one looked good, but it's going to back him up 5 yards.
That's going to make it tougher, Clint, for sure. I mean, you're looking at a
40-yarder. 45 yards, Adam.
Yeah. This is a heck of a kick if he can make it.
Kicks up and it's low, and it's going to be no good. Summertown's defense holds again. They'll take the ball over in just a minute. We're going to take a 30-second break and be right back. Stay with us.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at Southeast.
All right, welcome back to Summertown. Summertown stopped Forrest again on downs. Here's Gambrell powering ahead on play number 1. He's going to get a good first down run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. We'll be back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Summertown Football on the Exports Network.
It's one of our biggest sales of the year, the Storingly Furniture Labor Day Sale. Come shop our 3-acre showroom with Labor Day savings throughout. We have a huge amount of furniture in stock and ready to be delivered, featuring famous name brand furniture from all over the world. And all in-stock outdoor furniture is on sale now. Plus our huge selection of mattresses in stock and ready to go. Plus 0% financing and free delivery too. Don't you miss the Story Furniture Labor Day sale.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
All right, welcome back to Summertown. 2nd and 4 as we start the second quarter. Summertown leads it 3-0. They have the ball. Going to have to travel the length of the field. The 26 of Summertown. Powered ahead by Lindsey. He's going to have the first down and then some. He's on a foot race. Going to be wrestled down at the 40 of Forrest. Big first down run there.
Nice job.
John Wesley Lindsey. Summertown in good field position now.
You know, he had 2 big runs at Richland. I mean, he was kind of stifled a little bit last week. There really wasn't much offense at all last week.
The 2 touchdowns Summertown had at Richland, he had them.
Yeah.
On runs just like that. So 1st and 10, Summertown on the 40 of. Somehow the ball got kicked backwards. I don't know what happened there.
And also the play clock hasn't even started yet, at least according to what.
All right, so here we go. Same formation for Summertown. Lindsey under center, Gambrell right behind him. Bryant in motion. They're going to hand it to, I don't know who's got it, Gambrell or Lindsey. Look like both of them had it for a minute, but they do power ahead for a gain of about 2. So that'll make it 2nd down and about 8.
The odd part about that play is I never heard a whistle from an official blowing the play in, and the play clock never even started. It's kind of odd, but nonetheless.
We're going to say 2nd and 9. Gambrell behind in the lone. And we're going to get a pass out trying to hit Robinson, and he's going to come down with it. And I think that's enough for another first down for Summertown.
Yeah, it is.
Referee saying move the chains, and here we go. First down Summertown. Ball on about the 29-yard line of Chapel Hill.
And I tell you what Summertown did that time. They had basically an overloaded bunch set on offense and looking like they were going to run the football. And that allowed the one-on-one coverage. Smart play calling there to get a guy open.
Lindsey under center again. Brian in motion. He's going to hand it off to Brian. He's trying to find the edge. He's got one man. He's got some running room. Turn the corner, and he's going to go out of bounds at about the 15, but not before another Summertown first down. Summertown opening up their playbook a little bit. Got 4 first downs here just on this drive alone. And don't want to settle for another field goal now. 1st and 10 on the 16. Summertown marching. Robinson out left. Shot out right. Going to hand off to Gambrell. He stopped in the backfield, but he's going to power ahead and make something out of nothing there. It looked like he was stopped at him. Yeah. And Gambrell being so strong, powers ahead for a gain of about 4.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Nice play. Gambrell's a tough kid. But I'm like you, Clint. I mean, it's always nice to have a kicker and everything, but you've got to – and when you get the football down these areas, you've got to score touchdowns consistently if you're going to win, and that's what Summertown, they really need to go after it here if they can do it.
You know, you're getting one-on-one out here, and Lindsey may not feel comfortable with making a lot of throws, but I like that quick out right here again to Robinson, maybe Bryant. They are going to hand it off to Gambrell, and he's got some running room. He's powering ahead. And let's see if he got in.
He does.
They're going to say touchdown. Touchdown, Summertown. On the 15-yard run from Ty Gambrell.
Well, and I don't know about the play calling. I don't know what happened in that situation, but I will say he had a hole you could have drove a Mack truck through.
Good job by that offensive line, as Adam said, for Summertown.
Nice
Summertown
job.
takes a 9-0 lead. Williams coming on for the PAT. Snap's good, holds good, kick not very good. Didn't make that one. So Summertown with a 9-0 lead. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Summertown Football on the Exports Network.
At Southern Tennessee Realty in Lawrenceburg, owner and broker Fred Webb is always working with his realtors to ensure they're ready for game day to score you the biggest win for your home or property. From being the best trained to knowing the land or home they're selling, the crew at your local United Country office is ready to give you their all. Whether you're looking to buy or sell, turn to Southern Tennessee Realty today and let them put their years of combined experience to work for you. Because everyone around here knows if Southern Tennessee Realty can find Bigfoot, they can find you a buyer.
I don't want to get copyright infringement, but it's hard to not sit here and listen to Guns. Yeah, Adam's word we was gonna get it too, so he cut me back off. Hard not to sit here and listen to Guns N' Roses, man.
Of course.
9-0. Summertown leads with 9:03 to go here in the first half. They faked the onside kick for the third time, but it looks like Williams back to launch it again. That one's going to be a little shorter, going to be caught at the 20, but it's going to go out of bounds and stay with Forrest. Fortunate for Forrest, unfortunate for Summertown there. And that's where Forrest will take over at the 20.
Yeah, that was if you're going to muff it, muffing it close to that sideline is the place to do it.
Pearl Cone at Lawrence County. There he lead at 14-0. I'll tell you a funny Pearl Cone story here when we got a little time from my old playing days. It's probably the reason I quit football. Powered ahead by number 6, Lim Bell for Forrest. He's going to power ahead for a good first down run for Forrest, about 6, maybe 7. Second down and 4 now. Tell you what, Adam, good thing you got going for you. Chapel Hill's only thrown it one time, so you feel like if you're the lead with Summertown and you can just keep it and not give up the big home run, the clock's going to run. Going to try the sweep on the outside. Ooh. Summertown's going to eat that up. Going to tackle number 2, Tatum Swift, for a loss. That'll make it third and a little bit longer.
And like you said, Clint, I mean, if you're Summertown, defensively just keep doing what you're doing. Make Chapel Hill, they're going to get some yardage. I mean, but force them into 2-3 yards at a time. When they make a mistake, make them pay for it. The muff snap earlier hurt Forrest. That play right there dropped them back. You've got them about third and 6 or 7 right now.
That double reverse will power ahead, and I think he's going to have the first down. According to what I'm looking at, that'll be another first down for Forrest.
And basically, other than the one pass, Clint, every time they've needed any substantial yardage in that 5 to 7 yard category, they go to that double reverse.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, that's Summertown's going to have to start kind of.
Somebody's got to stay home.
That. Yes.
Direct handoff to the fullback, number 6, Liam Bell. He's going to be stopped short for a short gain. They just keep backing up.
Yeah.
Tackle for a loss.
Yeah.
That'll make it second down and about 11.
And if I'm Summertown, I'm probably keying on that reverse here. I want to see if somebody stays at home or maybe shoot that gap right there and see if you can grab somebody if they run that play here again.
Gotcha.
They're going to throw it.
Rolling out to the right is the quarterback. Puts his head down. Oh, he's going to get wrapped up now, taken down. He does get across the line of scrimmage, but good job by number 57, Tyler Barnick, for Summertown, wrapping up the quarterback, number 5, Ryan Hill.
That's going to make it about 3rd and 7, Clint.
Well, if you can get a stop here and get you about 6 minutes to go before half, Adam, you got to like your odds here if you're Summertown.
Yeah, you've got a feeling. I'm wondering if you don't shoot the gap on that reverse they've been running right here and see if you maybe guess a play here.
Nope, just handoff over left tackle. Is going to be stopped short of the first down. We'll see how aggressive Forrest wants to be now. Trailing 9-0. Should be about 4th and looks like 4th and about 5 or 6, Adam.
Looks like they're going to be punting, or at least they're bringing in the personnel to do so anyway.
Ty Bryant set back to return. Boy, I'd like to get him something low and on the line that he can catch and get some space on right here.
If you're Summertown, you've got to be wary of a fake punt.
Yeah, Bryant's the only one coming back. Everybody else is staying safe. Snap is good. And the kick's away, and it's a high boomer, but it's short. Summertown players just need to try to find the ball and get away from it. They're going to start in good field position now. The ball on about the 42-yard line. So that's where Summertown will take over. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Summertown Sports on the X Sports Network.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
All right, welcome back. Summertown to take things over with 5:17 to go here in the first half on about the 42-yard line. Powering ahead was Gambrell. Forward progress should give him about 2 yards. Almost to the 45. And, Adam, I think here if you're Summertown, I don't think you want to try to probably do anything to stop the clock.
No.
And if at worst, go to halftime up 9-0.
Yeah, I think you try to move the chains if you can, but you're not going to do anything crazy. Last thing you need right here is a cheap turnover or something and give Forrest a little bit of life here before the break. So just keep pounding, and then if you have to punt, pin them back and let that D go back to work.
Lindsey under center with Gambrell behind him. He's got Bryant in that slot position. Robinson out right. Going to go to the quick out to Bryant. It goes through his hands. And they're going to say
that ball is live, and it's going to be a touchdown.
Bryant, I must have thought that it should have just been an incomplete pass, and they're going to say it was a lateral.
That ball was a backward pass, thrown backwards.
That will be a pickup and a touchdown for Forrest.
That ball was thrown backwards. I noticed that the line judge on that side never made a signal whatsoever for an incomplete pass. He continued to stand there, which basically meant it was a live ball, and Forrest just scooped it up and runs it in. So
here we go. Just what we said we didn't need.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
ball security.
I don't understand. Man, you've got them right there where you need them with a 9-point lead, and it just
so
tough.
Forced on for the point after, trying to make it a 2-point game. Snap's good, holds good, kick is good as well. Summertown now only leads by 2 with 4:17 to go. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street next to the courthouse.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App.
All right, welcome back. Had a little bit of drama here with Summertown with a 9-0 lead. Now only lead at 9-7 after the lateral pass that was returned back for a touchdown for Forrest. But they've got to kick off now. Casey Bailey's got it, and he's punching it up the sideline, gets across the 35. So Summertown's going to start in good field position again with 4:10 to go here in the first half. You know, Adam, we talked about that play call a little bit off air. I'm okay with it. Just quick slants, quick outs by your quarterback that he could feel comfortable making. And we had kind of said earlier, let's make sure we got ball security, let's don't do anything, and then what happened. But I think that's something Ty Bryant knows he's got to – if he doesn't catch it, he's got to at least get on it, and even if he thought it was a forward pass. But the good thing, if you're Summertown, you're still up 9-7. You've still got a really good defense.
Well, definitely. Well, and it's kind of like hitting a deep fly ball down the line in softball.
Right.
It might be foul, but you run the play out.
Got chase it.
You got to jump on that ball, no matter what you think. You got to get on it.
Oh, now we're going to have a fumble. As Lindsey's going to turn that ball over, and Forrest has it. And all of a sudden, the dam has burst here for the Summertown offense. 5:12 to go here in the first half. Summertown had the ball with a 9-0 lead. Now with 4:02, they only lead by 2, and Forrest is about to take over in Summertown field on about the 38-yard line with 4 minutes to play. So now you really got to pin years back if you're the defense, Adam.
Yeah, this defense has got to be frustrated. I will say that.
Back to pass. Got a good shot at it. Good reception. He's in bounds.
That is a great catch.
That's number 5, Ryan Hill, 2. Let's see, number 16 for Chapel Hill, Bryce Tankersley.
And what a great play call by Forrest. You've got a score on a freak play. You've got a turnover immediately, and you come right back, first play, and just go and burn Summertown. Great play call there.
All right, so first and goal from the 6. Hill under center. Going to hand it off. Powers head over left tackle is number 6, Lamb Bell. He's going to get down to about the 2. Second and goal from the 2. Plenty of time left if you're – only thing I'm worried about, Adam, Summertown may have enough time left. Turn it over again.
Yeah, you may be right. I mean, you're looking here. They could score with 3 minutes left, so that's plenty of time. Man.
Hand off again to Lamb Bell. He's going to power ahead, and he's in for the touchdown. Forrest has taken the lead, 13-9, with the extra point upcoming for Forrest. Just like that, in a span of about 1 minute, Chapel Hill has taken a lead off of Summertown.
Well, they've erased a 9-point lead in 4 plays.
Absolutely.
If you really just think of it that way. A return lateral, a kickoff, a fumble, deep pass, and a handoff. So.
Holds good, kicks good. Chapel Hill's going to take the lead 14-9 with 3:17 to go here in the first half. We're going to take a timeout. We're going to be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to the X Sports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie, and we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking.
All right, welcome back to Summertown, where all of a sudden the dam is burst for Summertown. They led 0-0 with 5:12 to go here in the first half, and now they trail it 14-9. The good thing is they're getting the ball back with 3:17 to go. They will get the ball back after halftime. Bryant's going to watch that kick go in the end zone. But Summertown will have 3 minutes, 17 seconds to work and try to get those points back here in the first half. If not, they'll get the ball first in the second half. But, Adam, I think you've got to calm down, and if nothing else, make sure you punt this football at worst.
Yeah.
Because the bad thing is those 2 scores Forrest had, they didn't use first time out.
No, they didn't have to. I think you've got the time here. If this offense, like I said, like we've talked about, though, Clint. I mean, they've got to protect the ball better. That's been the issue with them throughout the first part of the entire year. You know, the Richland game we did, you know, they're cruising along.
Yep.
They have that game late in the third with that costly turnover.
They've got a different quarterback in the contest now. Gambrell's going to power ahead.
That'll be Stoll.
Good first down. As Adam said, that's Jaden Stoll, sophomore. Brought him in last week for the passing plays, I think. Is that correct, over in Collinwood?
Yeah, he came in for the one completion Summertown had, which was huge, that got them down into field goal territory to win that game.
So Stoll under center again with Gambrell behind him. Man in motion. Gambrell's got it again. He's going to power ahead, get the first down. He powers ahead again across the 35. 2:40 to play. Clock has stopped now on the first down. Summertown getting a little bit of a hurry. Stoll going to hand it off to Gambrell one more time. They're going to try that play. Got stopped that time as they went to the well for the third time. Pickup of about 1, maybe 2. And that will keep the clock running at 2:20 to go here in the first half. Now we're going to get a timeout by Summertown, their first, and we'll take it with them. We'll be back in 1 minute. Stay with us.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floor.
All right, welcome back. Second down and 7, 2:18 to go. Summertown on their own 37-yard line, 38-yard line. We'll see how aggressive they're going to play here. They did just call a timeout at them, so I think they've got scoring in mind.
Well, and you know, Stoll has been one of the ones they brought in to throw the ball. You wonder if that might be something they're looking to set up here and try to catch Forrest snap and maybe go down the field here, maybe.
Stoll under center. He's looking back to throw. Running out. Going to let it fly. He's got Bryant.
Nice play there. That's a nice play defensively.
Throw, and it comes off of Bryant. And Summertown will do it again, 3rd and 7. That will stop the clock.
Well, you know, Bryant was open. That ball was just a little bit underthrown and gave number 2, defender for Forrest, a chance to catch up to it. And nice play there by that young man.
So 3rd and 7, 2:09 to play here in the first half. The good thing about that, Adam, it will stretch out Forrest defense where you don't just lock down on the run. Now we got another fumble for Summertown. Stoll tries to pick it up and run with it. Now I think Gambrell has it. He's going to power ahead, but not enough for the first down. So let's see. I'm surprised Forrest hasn't called a timeout yet.
Well, if you're Forrest, I'm wondering if you don't call one
And they
now.
do.
And they did, yeah.
So timeout Forrest. We'll come back in another minute. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
All right, welcome back. Summertown set to punt. Minute 50 to go here in the first half. They trail 14-9. Williams. It's a short squibber, but it should get some forward rolling. It does. It'll get a good bounce for Summertown.
Nice job there.
As
Nice
Forrest
kick.
will have to take over about the 18 of their own. Minute 40 to go.
Now, in opposition to what we were talking about, if you're Forrest, I don't think you do anything crazy here either. I think you hand the ball off. If you get a big run, you'll take it definitely, but you don't want to have a costly turnover.
I'm right there with you. You got to feel real fortunate that all of a sudden you've got a 14-9 lead.
Yeah.
And I think the worst thing you could do is give Summertown a short field right here, right before halftime.
Definitely.
And try to give it back to them. So I would look for more of the same, maybe right tackle, left tackle here, Adam. If they break something big, we'll go. But they did just have a big pass play.
Yeah.
So here we go on the end around. Got some running room, does Chapel Hill. He's going to power ahead for a first down. That's number 2, Tatum Swift.
That will stop the clock, too. Another one of those, if you're Forrest, you might kind of want to be thinking about something.
Then you might get a little greedy.
Well, and you've already know you've got a kid that's got a good leg as well. You know, might want to give him a shot if you can get deep enough into Summertown territory.
Hill, hands off. That's to number 1, Chris Davis. He's going to power ahead for a gain of about 3 or, well, they're going to give him more than I thought it was. Yeah. About 6 or 7. Going to get another timeout by Forrest. That'll be their second of the first half. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Summertown Football. Stay with us.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
All right, welcome back to Summertown. Minute 1 to go here before halftime. Summertown just trying to get a stop. Back to throw. Davis. He's got a man, and it goes through his hands. Thank goodness for Summertown. Number 22, Eli Bell. That ball, I don't think Adam could have hit him in better stride.
No, that was a perfectly thrown ball, and it was right in his hands.
Ryan Hill threw that one on a dime, and luckily for Summertown, it goes through the receiver's hands. So that'll make it 3rd and 3. Clock has stopped on the incomplete pass. 53 seconds to go here before half.
I think at this point, if you're Forrest, you run the football. If you get the first down, fine. If you don't, you'll force Summertown to take another timeout, try to get out of here.
Hill under center.
He's going to throw.
Running out to the right to throw. Going to let it go, and it's going to go out of bounds. That will stop the clock and force Chapel Hill to punt. Don't know why the clock, I don't know who's running our clock. Man, about 3 seconds ticked off that. Now, it may be what we want.
But they may be like, let's get this half over with.
But you'll rethink that if you get a blocked punt right here or something.
Definitely. Well, I don't really understand the play call there. by Forrest. At this point, you've stopped the clock now. You've allowed Summertown to keep one of their timeouts, and you never know what kind of return Bryant might pull off here.
Summertown, Coach Jason Busby is livid. We didn't know which quarterback was going out that time. We didn't know who was on special teams or what. He's livid, just chewing his whole team out right now. But we're going to stay right here through this timeout.
Well, I noticed his reaction too when the Forrest receiver dropped that ball that was right in his hands.
Yeah.
A few earlier, he was ready to explode at that point too. So I think he's mighty frustrated right now for sure.
Well, Adam, if Summertown can, nothing else, protect the football for 44 seconds. Get to halftime, come back out, they get the ball to start the third quarter. You're only down 5 points. Yeah. You've got a kicker. You've got some things that have been working. You've just shot yourself in the foot twice. You got to like your odds if you're Summertown, if you can just clean some things up.
Well, mentally, Summertown's got to recover right now. I mean, it's demoralizing that you've pretty much dominated the entire first half of
but about 2 minutes.
And in 2 minutes time frame, you went down from being up 9 to down 5.
So Forrest to punt, Ty Bryant back to return. Kicks up. It's a good one. Bryant just gets away from it. It's going to be down at about the 38-yard line of Summertown. 34 seconds to go. Forrest with one timeout, Summertown with one timeout. I doubt either will use them. And I also doubt Summertown's probably going to be real aggressive. But, hey, as soon as I say that, watch this flea flicker.
You may see a triple reverse halfback pass right here. Who
triple
knows?
Reverse, halfback pass, flea flicker.
Yeah. But, yeah, I'm with you. I think you hand the ball off here. I don't even know if I don't even take a knee.
All right, let's run the Statue of Liberty.
Maybe. But I think you get out of here and you take your 5-point deficit and you go and regroup.
So Stoll stays out at quarterback. Bryant gets the handoff on the end round. Going to be taken down at about the line of scrimmage. Couldn't turn the corner on that one. And the clock will run, and we'll see if both teams will let it. We're under 20 seconds to go. Neither team looks like they're calling timeout. I don't think Summertown has to run a play, Adam.
The clock did stop for a second, but it started back. So looks like both teams, like you said,
Summertown won't have to, and that will take us to halftime. We'll be back in a little bit, going over our stats, numbers, getting ready for second half action. Stay with us. You're listening to Summertown Football on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back here on the X Sports Network for tonight's halftime show as we check in with college football. Starting first with North Alabama, who's looking for a top 10 upset on the road at Chattanooga.
Chatting with UNA sophomore running back Shunderick Powell this past weekend. He broke a school record with 251 yards rushing and 4 touchdowns in the win over UVA Wise, breaking Tyrone Rush's previous mark that was set 29 years ago back in the 1993 season. Shunderick's school record, how does that feel?
It's a blessing, man. I couldn't have did it without my teammates or my coaches, so I really appreciate those guys because I wouldn't be in this position right now.
You got to 199 yards. They put you back in to get over 200. Did you ever think you'd take down the record in the process?
I actually didn't know how many yards I had. They said I was at 199, so coach said we're going to put you in for one play, and I got 230, and then he said we're going to keep you in. We want you to break the record. So I said, okay, I'll stay in for another play and try to break the record then.
What was the feeling like when he told you broke the record?
Oh, just a blessing, man. It felt really good, but
This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back here on the X Sports Network for tonight's halftime show as we check in with college football. Starting first with North Alabama, who's looking for a top 10 upset on the road at Chattanooga.
Chatting with UNA sophomore running back Derek Powell this past weekend, he broke a school record with 251 yards rushing and 4 touchdowns in the win over UVA-Wise, breaking Tyrone Rush's previous mark that was set 29 years ago back in the 1993 season. Derek's school record, how does that feel?
It's a blessing, man. I couldn't have did it without my teammates or my coaches, so I really appreciate those guys because I wouldn't be in this position right now.
You got to 199 yards. They put you back in to get over 200. Did you ever think you'd take down the record in the process?
I actually didn't know how many yards I had. They said I was at 199, so coach said we're going to put you in for one play, and I got 230, and then he said we're going to keep you in. We want you to break the record. So I said, okay, I'll stay in for another play and try to break the record then.
What was the feeling like when he told you broke the record?
Oh, it was just a blessing, man. It felt really good, but it really felt really good when we got the win because that's what really matters.
Tell us a little about some of the other young guys that got their opportunity. I think of DeMarcus Lacey had a big touchdown run. What was it like for you to see them get their first?
It's just a blessing, man. Seeing those guys, me, when I was a freshman, and seeing DeMarcus, I think DeMarcus is going to be a very good player, and finning them, those guys are going to be really good, I promise you.
Chattanooga coming up next. What's it going to take to get a win this weekend?
I know Coach was talking about we're going to have to pass the ball because I know they're going to stack the box. I know they're going to try to do everything to stop the run, but I think we need to get passing in there so we can be a very dangerous team this Saturday.
Derek, we're looking forward to the weekend. Thanks for the time.
Oh, yeah.
Now over to Tennessee, where the Volunteers will be back in non-conference play as Akron will make its way to Knoxville. The Zips are 1-1 overall. The Big Orange are on a roll after that big win at Pitt last week. Head coach Josh Heupel says he saw a lot of positives, though it wasn't a perfect performance, and they have a chance to get better in their third game.
There's a lot of positives, but there's things that, and that's always going to be true throughout the course of the season, that, man, we got to continue to find a way to get better, and the simple things that we control in all 3 phases of the game, how do we continue to get better to control those in a better way?
Up the road to Nashville, where Vanderbilt will be on the road once again at another Group of 5 opponent. This time, they will head up north to take on Northern Illinois. The Huskies are 1-1 on the year. Head coach Clark Lee knows his guys will be taking on one of the better non-Power 5 teams of the last decade, and they'll be a challenge in many ways.
It's a really good football team, a really good football program that we're going to go play on the road, and we're going to have to obviously be at our best. And that's been the message to the team this week. I mean, a year ago, this group, Northern Illinois, opened the season at Georgia Tech with a win. And they've beaten 8 Power 5 teams since 2009. So all of these things are indicators to us that this is a team that is it's prideful, it's a great program, and it's a team that we're going to have to go on the road and, again, be at our best to have a chance to play at our highest level. They are certainly going to make it difficult on us.
Now down south to Tuscaloosa, where Alabama will be back at Bryant-Denny Stadium on Saturday. Louisiana Monroe will come to town with a 1-1 record. The Tide was tested in many ways last week on the road at Texas. Head coach Nick Saban says that close win was a wake-up call for his guys, and they can't take anyone lightly.
What does it mean to be favored by 21 points? Well, there were 2 teams that I know of, maybe more, I don't know, that were favored by about the same amount that actually got beat. So I guess it doesn't mean anything. And that's why we have to play the games. So it's important for players to learn that they have to focus and prepare for every team and every opponent so that they can go out there and play to the best of their ability. Because sometimes even when you win, you can lose.
Kickoff for the second half will be in just a few minutes. Be sure to check out all the highlights coming up tonight on The Final Score.
This is the X Sports Network.
All right, welcome back to halftime here at Summertown High School. We got 10:50 to go here in halftime. Summertown trails at 14-9, but they'll be getting the ball back as we start the second half. We'll go over stats and numbers and get ready for second half in just a minute. For right now, I found me somebody in the crowd that I want to interview. Got her first official offer from, who was it?
UT Southern.
UT Southern. And Miss Hannah Lindsay. Hannah, how's school year going senior year?
Pretty good. I'm enjoying it. Classes aren't horrible, but I'm really ready for softball season, to be honest.
I got you. Well, listen, it's somebody I want to brag on a lot because I've coached her for a long time. And I got to watch you, Hannah. You had a really, really good high school season. Took your team to the Final Four of AA in softball, which is really good. First year Summertown had to move up to 2A. Then on top of that, I got to coach you all summer, and you just dominated for me. So how good has this softball year been for you?
It's been pretty good. I feel like I've achieved a lot of personal goals I've set for myself, especially going into my senior year. One of my biggest things was getting my first offer, so to already achieve that barely 2 months into my senior year is pretty good.
Well, let's talk a little bit about this upcoming Summertown High School softball season. We've lost 2 seniors, Katie Beth Gallagher and Meg Parrott. Meg Parrott also going to UT Southern. But Hannah, what do we know? I know we had an inter-squad scrimmage the other day. How did that go, and what are you looking forward to, and what are you expecting? What are the team's goals? What are your goals this next year in high school softball?
Our probably biggest team goal is making it back to the state tournament again. I really think we have a high possibility of making it back there. I mean, we do have things we need to work on, but I think we stand a really big chance of getting back there.
Still got you and your number 2 pitcher, Gillum, coming back. Still got an explosive you and Erica Abbott, who are all district, all region, batting and fielding wise. So a lot of good things going. We also got some pretty good incoming freshmen that should probably get to help out right away. So, Hannah, real quick, I'm going to call you out right here. Between me and Greg Burleson, who's the best coach you've ever played for?
I don't know.
I'm just kidding. I hope Coach Burleson's listening to that.
Greg scares me a little bit more than you, to be honest.
Well, and I'm retired, so you needed to say Coach Burleson. But either way, we look forward to covering those games this spring and softball, and hopefully ending back up in Murfreesboro where we're supposed to be. Hannah, good luck to you guys. We'll be talking to you soon. That's Hannah Lindsay. We'll be back in about 8 minutes, getting ready for second half action. Stay with us. You're listening to the X Sports Network.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, this is your local sports forecast.
Chief Meteorologist Fred Gossage here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center during this Friday night high school football on the X Sports Network, giving you your halftime forecast and the hourly forecast through the overnight, looking mostly clear to partly cloudy out there. We're dropping out of the 70s into the 60s this evening, and then bottoming out somewhere in the lower 60s, upper 50s for your morning lows on Saturday, with mostly clear skies and staying mostly clear to partly cloudy as we head through the morning, warming up to 77 degrees, close to 80 as we head toward 10 a.m. Futurecast going into Saturday, showing partly cloudy skies here and there, no rain chances. And the big thing about the forecast for the next 10 to 14 days, I don't really see any rain chances across the area. We're going to be dry. Now, we're usually dry this time of year in September and October. Those are 2 of our driest months across the Tennessee Valley, so it's nothing unusual. It's climatologically normal. However, we are going to be dry. No rain chances in the immediate future. High pressure just east of us, giving us a southerly wind going into Sunday and Monday. Storm system passing us off to the north, but that keeps rain chances near and north of the Ohio River. We're going to stay dry here for the next several days. Maybe some sprinkles getting down toward the Nashville area toward midweek, but still, that's north of our area in southern Middle Tennessee and North Alabama. So your hour-by-hour forecast for Saturday looking just fine. Partly cloudy to mostly sunny. A few more cumulus clouds in the afternoon. Highs in the mid to upper 80s here as we go through the afternoon. And the next 7 days, mid to upper 80s, maybe near 90 in North Alabama. Over the weekend with partly cloudy skies, mostly sunny to partly cloudy through next week. Highs in the 90s Monday through Thursday, and there Tuesday and Wednesday as the heat peaks a little bit. We may have to bump those numbers up a little bit. It's the last week of summer next week, partially there, before fall begins on Thursday, so we're going to have a last gasp of hot air, and then maybe a little cooler again as we head toward late next week and next weekend, but still rain chances staying out of the picture. There's a look at your latest 7-day forecast. You can always get the latest information by downloading the free Tennessee Valley Weather app. You can scan the QR code on the screen or search your appropriate app store for Tennessee Valley Weather. And you can get the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel 24/7, our all local digital weather channel, by searching Tennessee Valley Weather on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, or on YouTube. That's a look here from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Stay tuned for all the latest high school football coverage tonight.
All right, welcome back. I said we were going to come back in about 5 minutes, but we're actually back a little earlier. Found 2 senior volleyball players. It's Mia Dinwiddie and Miss Gracie Kelly, 2 seniors, leaders for our Summertown volleyball team. They just got back from Franklin today, where they lost to Page in a close match, 2-1. Then they beat Riverdale 2-0. They play tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, and I'm sure they're real fired up about playing at 8 o'clock in the morning against Harpeth Hall. That'll be their last pool game, and then tournament will begin right after it. Right now, ladies, you are 32-5 on the regular season. And me, I'll start with you. Will this be y'all's last weekend tournament?
Yes, it will.
Okay. So after this, it's just straight regular season and then in the district and region tournament, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Gracie, you are the senior setter, but on top of that, you probably get the worst job of anybody because your mom's the coach. So touch on what these 4 years have been, because both of you under your credit have 2 state championships and a state runner-up. What's this senior year meant to you?
Well, it means a lot because we want to make it as far as we can because nobody thinks we could starting in. So.
Well, to that point, you did lose a lot. You lost a big-time player, an all-state player in Katie Burdett. But with that being said, Mia's picked up some slack on the hitting side of it. Ainsley, I saw some videos from Gatlinburg. Ainsley getting up. I didn't know that kid could jump that high.
Oh, yeah.
I'm expecting her to dunk in basketball. But, Mia, same thing for you. Last year at it, you've got 2 state championships and a state runner-up under your belt. Your goal's about the same thing?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
So, let's see. We get through this weekend, we play at Lawrence County. Is that correct? Monday. What's it going to – let's see. Has Lawrence County ever beat you guys?
Not that I know of.
Okay, they're shaking their head, and then Mia said no. But what's that going to mean playing at Ralph Benson one more time? It's your last trip. Is that a business trip?
Oh, yeah, definitely. We're coming back with
Hey,
something.
you can talk trash. There's probably not any Lawrenceburg people listening anyways.
Well.
So, but kind of got a good week next week. 2 rivalries, back-to-back days, Lawrence County Monday and Loretta Tuesday. If you can close out, no matter what happens in that Lawrence County game, I believe if my math's correct, if you can close out Loretta, you first place in the district. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, where will our district tournament be this year? Do we have any idea? Is it just higher seed and we'll get to host as long as we win it?
It's Lewis County, I think.
Lewis County, so we will have travel a little bit east. Okay, so that's Gracie Kelly. That's Mia Dinwiddie. Ladies, good luck to you. Yeah, hey, we're way ahead of you, Will. But anyways, ladies, we'll be talking to you soon, so next time don't be as shy, because we're going to be talking to you when we cover games at the district tournament, so we're going to expect y'all to get on it. And I know that if y'all are this shy, there's no way Ainsley's getting on and talking. So come back and talk to us. Good luck the rest of the way. We'll be recording what you do tomorrow, okay? Good luck.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we've provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Surf the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping your investment within Lawrence County. For more information, visit cloud9fiber.com to request for us to build your area next.
I'm Mike Keith. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the auto owner's policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie, and we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy, Buick, and GMC dealer.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well.
All right, welcome back. Summertown set to receive to start with the football here in the third quarter. They trail 14-9 to Chapel Hill. But as we'd said, Adam, you felt like you pretty much dominated that whole first half with the exception of about 3 minutes.
Yep.
So you got to have some confidence coming out of here. How important is this first series on offense for Summertown?
As big a series, I think, as they'll have in the game. I think it'll dictate here. If you're Summertown, you've got to have a short memory of what just happened. You've got to go backward, do exactly what got you the 9-point lead there throughout the majority of the first half. Continue to do that, limit the mistakes, and they'll be fine. But, of course, that's been the mantra for the whole year. Limit the mistakes, let the defense work. They've got a chance to win this football game if they'll get back on track.
Could you possibly see maybe an onside kick here for Chapel Hill? They sure are studying it pretty hard.
Well, I think they feel like they've got the momentum. I wouldn't be shocked, especially the way Summertown's offense has been sputtering.
But it's not. It's going to be another boomer. Bryant's going to go back to get it, and then he gets out of the way of it and lets it go through the end zone.
Nice
and I thought he was going to touch that and then let it go, but Bryant did get out of the way of it. Summertown will take over on the 25. Is it 25 or 30 in high school football,
25, I think. Yeah.
So here we go. And let's see. John Wesley Lindsay will come back in as your quarterback to start the second half. We'd kind of both talked off air at him during the half, wondered which quarterback may start the second half, as Stoll got the reps there on those last couple of possessions.
Looks like it's actually the 20-yard line, Clint, where they're starting.
So high school is 20. Never mind.
Yeah.
Lindsay under center. Hands it off to Brian on the end around. He's got some edge. Turning it up. He's going to go out of bounds, but not before he picks up the first down. Good first down play by Summertown.
Nice job.
A quick hitter by Ty Bryant.
And if you're Summertown's offense, get your confidence back. The confidence was building. They were moving the football there, like you said, Clint, until that series of unfortunate plays that went against them.
And I'm going to see if I can pull the old Brazier jinx, but has there been a flag in this game?
There has not.
I don't think there has. I'm with you.
Yes, there's been one. That was a delay of game.
That was it. That was it. That backed up the field goal. You are exactly correct.
Other than that, I believe that's it.
They brought the house.
Yeah.
Chapel Hill brings the house, and before Lindsay could hand it off to anybody, he's wrapped up in the backfield.
Forrest comes up with the football, but it looks like
they're going to rule Lindsay down before they say Chapel Hill had the football.
Well, and, if you're Forrest, you're sitting here looking back on things. Stoll comes in for a few plays, and one or two of those plays are bombs at least 20 yards down the field. Lindsay's thrown one pass that was a completion for maybe 5 or 6 yards.
He's thrown two, and one that went through.
Yeah.
That ended up being the first touchdown on the lateral. But as you'd said, it really just one forward pass. So they're backed up now, second down at 12, and I think Summertown's going to jump.
There's your Brazier jinx you were
that's
talking
it.
about.
That looked like Caden Scott got messed up on that snap count. So all that first down that Bryant picked up is back up again. And now Summertown's going to make it second down and 17.
Like we were talking, Clint, you wonder now, like you were talking about them bringing the house right there on that first play. You wonder if that's not something you're going to see a lot until Summertown can show that they can effectively put the ball into the air.
Right. Lindsay under center again. Summertown's whole right side jumps. And so that's half of your team right there that didn't know the snap count.
Well, like we talked about there, how important this possession is. If it is a telltale sign of the second half, I do not like the looks of the rest of this game, because we've now went backwards farther than we've went forward.
I want to give a shout out to probably the tightest man I know, and somebody that's real close to Will Pettis. Mr. Tim Pettis is watching. He came and got a haircut today.
And I've always wondered, how could somebody as nice as Tim and his wife and Will act the way he does? You know what I'm saying? I've never understood that. It's just weird. Usually a nice, respectable man usually has nice, respectable children, but it's not always the case.
No. Second down run off right tackle goes for about 1. That's going to make it 3rd and 21. Summertown pinned back here.
I might have to run when we get done here, Will, as soon as we get done, in case so Will doesn't get a hold of me for that smart aleck comment.
Howard's head over left tackle.
Looks like about maybe 2 yards at the most.
That was number 10, Logan Love. And that's not going to be anywhere close to the first down. So Summertown, after getting a first down on the end around from Ty Bryant, they go negative about 20 yards on 2 false starts and a sack. And they'll have to punt it away here and give it back to Forrest. 9:20 to go here in the third. Williams on to punt it away, and he does. Going to catch it and going to get good field position for Forrest. Luckily for Summertown, number 22, Eli Bell, caught it and went vertical instead of forward. So they didn't pick up any extra after the catch.
I believe
but they're going to start with it on about the 43-yard line. In good field position is Chapel Hill.
Number 2, Ty Bryant, right there with a great play on special teams to kind of cut him off around the edge and hold him to minimal to no yardage.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. A little technical difficulty. Forrest has it now, first down and 10. Ball spotted on the 47-yard line.
Handoff. That's number 6. Liam Bell. He's met at the line of scrimmage, but he's going to power forward for a gain of about 3. Bring up second down and a short 8. Ryan Hill, the quarterback for Chapel Hill, is under center. Bell behind him, but they're going to run the end around. That's number 1, Chris Davis. He's going to power ahead and pick up about 2 more, and I think now we're going to have a extracurricular after it, but I didn't see it till the very end. I don't know if that's going to be on Summertown, on Stoll, or on the big man, number 78, Jackson Weenie for Chapel Hill. Let's see. Looks like Chapel Hill's going to back up.
And forgotten in all of this confusion and fireworks after the play, Kason Bailey made a great tackle right there, going low.
Yeah, it was going to be at about 3rd and 6, no matter what if there was a penalty or not.
Yeah, he made a great tackle there on that man going low on the legs on that big running back. Nice job there by Bailey.
So that will be a personal foul off Chapel Hill and back them way up. Now they're still showing second down, but if my refereeing knowledge of football, which isn't much.
Yeah, they've changed it.
I was going to say it should be 3rd and long because that was after the play.
That's correct. Yes, sir. They've changed it.
So 3rd and 22. Summertown trying to get a stop and change punts. End around again. Same play, and it's going to be tackled short of the first down. Williams on that tackle for Summertown. That'll bring out the punting unit for Forrest. So good answer there for Summertown with a little help of a penalty, Adam.
Yeah, nice job. Defense has overall played well. You know, they've gotten into some trouble, but it's usually when the offense is kind of giving them a short field to have to deal with. But
well, they've gave up 7 points, and it was on a short field after a fumble, Adam.
Yep.
So they've done their job.
They have.
Ty Bryant back to return. As 2 more drop back with him. Punts away. It's high. It's a little short. I thought that was going to hit Kason Bailey in the foot. Thank goodness it didn't. But Summertown will take over from about the 30. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Stay with us. You're listening to Summertown Football on the Exports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 50
First down play, Gambrell, he's going to power ahead and get a gain of about 6 or 7. I want to let everybody know while we've got a little minute, the Summertown Elementary School fall fundraiser, in lieu of traditional fundraisers, they are organizing a co-ed alumni softball game. Former Summertown High School players, softball and baseball from 2010 and back. Earlier, we'll be back under the lights. When? October 22nd, 2022 at the Summertown High School baseball field. Powered ahead again is Summertown. Going to be short of the first down, but good second down yardage by Gambrell. The gates will open at 4 o'clock. They'll have concessions, face painting, basket and gift raffles, and a Dunkin' booth. So please, we'll remind you of it again. We'll remind you of it one more time before we go, and we'll post it all over Facebook. But save October the 22nd on your calendar to go watch alumni softball from former Summertown greats. Adam? You in on that?
I have not. I've had a few texts sent to me
Well,
saying that I should, but I have yet to respond to those. I've been ignoring them.
I think we need to get you in on that. 1st and 10, Summertown. Our power ahead is Lindsay. He's going to get some positive yards on first down.
I might volunteer to be like a first base coach or something, maybe something like that. Maybe coach third, or, so they need something like that. Look, I figure with some of the guys that are going to be playing in this thing, I could just be a sub, and by the end of the first, I'll be in the game because somebody's pulling something.
The coaches are Aniston Burleson and Gavin Burleson.
There you go.
Yeah, I would love to have $1 for how many muscles are going to be pulled in that game. So yeah, you could.
Lindsay's gonna call his number again. Power ahead. Game's about 3. Will just told me that the coaches for that alumni game be Aniston Burleson and Gavin Burleson. Baseball and softball coaches, kids. So 3rd and 3. Summertown at about the 44. Trying to keep moving forward here and get something positive going.
The question is, if you're a little short here, Clint, are you in 4-down territory?
I don't know. The way my defense is playing, I'd sure hate to give it to them on a short field.
Yep.
They're going to try the in around on Bryant. He's trying to cut the edge. I think he's got it, and he's going to have enough for the first. According to the spot I would give him from up here, I think he's got it, Adam.
He does.
1st down, Summertown. Good job by Ty Bryant cutting that up, just finding a gap just enough to get the first. Summertown's right on the 50-yard line at midfield. 1st and 10. Will did just say Doug Lucius is going to be playing in that alumni game. I wonder if they'll let you bunt in a slow pitch softball game.
I mean, I think for Doug they would. I mean, right?
But I have no doubt he'll call his shot no matter what he does.
Look, I've got a feeling in that game, you don't even worry. If you're on that roster, don't even start. You'll get more playing time than most of the starters, I think. I think they'd be out quick.
Gambrell on the carry on 1st down. Short game. Just going to get across the line of scrimmage. From Lawrence County. Lawrence County has scored before they went to halftime, but Pearl Cone does lead 28-7. That funny story I was going to tell you, last year I played was my sophomore year, and Pearl Cone, last year I played football, that is. Pearl Cone had John Henderson that played for the University of Tennessee. And before I can hand the ball off to my real good friend, Mr. Bryce Reed, running back, he got trucked by John Henderson. And when he came to, the first thing he said was, "What was that?" So on top of that, then later on that year we played them in basketball, and they had John Henderson and Ron Slay and Jabari Wilson all on that basketball team. That same team won a state championship in football and basketball that year, and they were really good in both sports.
Well, and if you remember Henderson, he was a man among boys even in college.
Absolutely.
In Division I. Yep. I mean, he stood, I don't know how tall.
He was about 6'7" and about 340.
Yeah, so, I mean, he was going to stick out on any field he was ever on.
All right, so Summertown's 3rd and 7. They're across midfield. Here comes Brian in motion. Hand it off to Gambrell, and it's snuffed out. He's not going to get any gain, maybe a gain of 1. And now Summertown has got some decision to make. It's going to be about 4th and 6th.
I think they'll go, Clint. I really do.
Now they're going to send out a punt. And you do have a kicker in Williams that can pin Forrest deep right here. So
if I am going to pull a fake punt,
here's where it'll be.
This is where I would do it. I am not a fan of trick plays or fakes, but I would ponder this here.
Williams has it, and he will put it away, and it's a good one. Fair caught at the 20. Cason Bailey did not see the fair catch.
Well, there's a great acting job right there on that. That he did not throw that young man down. I don't blame the young man for trying that. Bailey did grab him like he didn't see the fair catch, but he'd made no attempt to tackle the young man. So
he didn't spin him down once he had him.
No.
He turned him loose. So good no call by the officiating crew. That punt wasn't as good as I thought it was when it first went up. Going to start with it on about the 23 is Chapel Hill. 2:05 to go here in the third. Kind of flown through this third quarter. Handoff off of left tackle. That's number 2, Tatum Swift. He's going to power ahead for a good first down run by Chapel Hill.
It's going to be maybe 8 or 9, Clint.
That'll make it about 2nd down and 2.
And like I said, I'm not a big fan of the fakes, but Chapel Hill's moving the ball pretty well. If you're Summertown, you got really 2 possessions this quarter, and looks like Chapel Hill could run this clock out for the entire third quarter. So there's not a lot of possessions left in this game for Summertown.
Handoff to Bell over left tackle. He's going to power ahead and get the first down. Clock will stop on the first down. Minute 23 to go here in the third quarter. Thank you for tuning in. We are up to 50 viewers now. Say hello to Mr. Larry Campbell, says he's watching. Rod Bailey, Rhonda Cobb Birdie Shaw is watching. She must have been watching while it was halftime because she's got a big offensive defensive lineman for Lawrence County.
Yep.
Double reverse. Sweeping to the outside is number 22, Eli Bell. He's going to get some good yardage out of that. Another first down for Forrest.
Nice run there. All right, Will. Connie Bradburn is watching. Please allow her to remain on the broadcast and continue. I don't know if you knew this, Clint, but Will actually booted Connie Bradburn from our softball.
You banned somebody?
Connie Bradburn, one of the nicest people I know.
Yes, Will.
Which was the crazy thing about it. Yeah.
Handoff off of left tackle to number 2, Tatum Swift. He's going to power ahead for a first down on first down, I believe. Now they're going to say it's just a gain of 9, make it 2nd and short. And I wonder if that will take us to the third quarter, or Chapel Hill may try to get one off before the third quarter is over. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Hill does get the snap off. Davis going to round the corner. He's going to get tackled. And that will take us to the fourth quarter. We'll be back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Summertown Football on the Exports Network.
Bigger and better. The Middle Tennessee District Fair is back for the first time in our history. It's 9 action-packed days of family fun. Friday, September 23rd through Saturday, October 1st. Don't miss motocross and ATV racing on Friday the 23rd. The Tough Truck Challenge on Saturday the 24th. Sunday the 25th is Big Giveaway Day. Monday and Tuesday the 26th and 27th. It's Thrills and Spills with the Junk Car Jump and Ride. On Wednesday the 28th, marvel at the Midget Wrestling Warriors. On Thursday the 29th, delight in the Demolition Derby. On Friday night the 30th, witness Granger Smith in concert. And on Saturday, October 1st, it's the Truck and Tractor Pull. Tickets for Granger Smith available at mtdfair.org or at the box office. And don't forget, you can enjoy all the thrilling rides you want for one low price. The state champion Middle Tennessee District Fair. 9 big days. Friday, September 23rd through Saturday, October 1st at Rotary Park in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Brought to you by the Lawrenceburg Rotary Club. For more info, go to mtdfair.org.
Closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm.
All right, welcome back to Summertown. Forrest is charging here to start the fourth quarter. They have it on the Summertown 43. Now we're going to wait before we start. We've blown something dead. No flags. I don't know, we just didn't have a play clock ready or we weren't just set to start. But now we'll go. Maybe. All right. Davis in motion, and he's got the handoff. Sweeping the edge. He's got a lot of room ahead of him. Down the sideline to the 10. That's where Summertown will take him out of bounds at about the 5. Good first down run, good first play of the fourth quarter for Forrest. As they're in the goal, they're going to be in goal formation now.
And Chapel Hill collapsed the entire left side of Summertown's line right there. They did a great job. He had that corner easily, and he was gone. Nice play call and nice run.
So 1st and goal, ball's on the 5. They hand it off to Davis. He's going to power ahead. Or excuse me, that's Tayton Swift.
If you're Summertown here, you cannot allow a touchdown. If you have to force a field goal and give up 3, you give up 3. If you make this a 2-possession game with the way the offense has been kind of struggling, that's a tough hill to have to climb.
It is.
Especially with 11 minutes and ticking.
Not the offense you want to get in a scoring contest with.
No. So
they're going to say no gain on that. 2nd and 5. 2nd and goal, ball's on the 5. Sweep around to Bell. He's trying to go forward, but he's going to be stopped short. He does get positive yardage out of it. That'll bring it 3rd down. Ball will be on the 3-yard line. So 3rd and goal from the 3. Also got to feel like you've definitely got to be in 4-down territory and just go for it if you can get positive yards right here at them. I know they do have a kicker, but you can almost, like you said, put this thing away with a 2-score game.
Definitely.
Ryan Hill under center. Sweeps out to his right. He's looking to throw. Pitches it in the end zone. It goes through his receiver's hands.
I'll be honest, Clint. I agree with you 90%, 99.9%. I'm wondering if they don't kick it.
I think they do now since they didn't get any forward progress.
Well, and bottom line is if you kick this, it makes it an 8-point game.
It does.
Which even if Summertown does score, they're going to have to get a 2.
So this would be huge if Summertown can get a block. If somehow Chapel Hill can miss, which is basically a point after right here.
Yeah.
Because the ball is on the 3.
Either way you look at it here, make or miss, Summertown's fortunate right here to only give up 3.
Snap's good, holds good, kick is up, and it's good. That'll make it 17-9. Summertown Trail's going to have to get some offense going now. We'll be back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Summertown Football on the Exporters Network.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
All right, welcome back. Forrest, after the field goal, leads 17-9 over Summertown. They're set to kick things off. Bryant and Bailey and Robertson back. That kick's going to go to Bryant. He's caught it. He's trying to make something out of it. He'll return it. Crosses the 20, now the 30. He's going to go out after a good return for Bryant. That's where Summertown will take over at about the 30-yard line. Give another shout out to our guest that we had at halftime, Miss Hannah Lindsay, softball player, and our 2 seniors on the volleyball team, Miss Gracie Kelly and Mia Dinwiddie. Only senior we were missing, Miss Ainsley Burleson. But Adam, I think you would know as well as I do. I don't think Ainsley would ever get on here and talk.
No. Well, that's all right. Talisha does enough talking,
right?
For the both of them.
Starting the 3rd quarter, Mount Pleasant leads Loretta 24-14. And it looks like Loretta's kicking off to Mount Pleasant. Logan Love trying to sweep it out wide. He does. I think he's going to get across the line of scrimmage, but he's not going to get much on play number 1.
If you're Summertown here, if you've got it in the playbook and you feel like you like it here, you got to use it. You're not in a situation to be extremely conservative here. You'd love to see them just really buckle down and maybe pull something off to move this football down the field.
All right. Gambrell back behind quarterback. And that play's going to get blown up from the start as the whole defensive line pushed through there and takes Lindsey down for a loss. That'll make it about 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9. Summertown, Adam, right now is just having trouble getting anything even positive.
Yeah, they're not really consistent. Even when you have the big play, there's just not a good flow to anything they're doing right now offensively. Wonder right here if you don't look at maybe putting that football up into the air.
Total miscommunication there from Summertown. We've got flags everywhere.
I believe you're going to have illegal motion on the offense. I may be wrong unless
both ends went after that ball. If the defense hadn't tackled our quarterback, I think our ends would have.
Yeah.
Because we had a running back moving. We had 2 wide receivers moving. That penalty is going to be declined by Chapel Hill, and that'll bring up 4th and 9.
I believe you've got to kick the football here and punt it. You're so deep in territory now. You've still got time. You got your timeouts. But don't really have a choice here.
Now, we've seen crazier things happen on punts, and Chapel Hill has nobody even back.
Yeah, I think they're content. They're letting the punt go.
Now Bell's going to back up a little bit.
They're going to make sure that Summertown doesn't pull anything crazy with some kind of fake.
Williams going to send it, and it's a good one. Going to go out at around the 40. Referee keeps stepping it up. Make that about the – good gosh, he's going to get to midfield for long.
Yeah.
But either way, never mind. Not the best on Williams' part, but he must have hooked that a little bit more. We couldn't really see that from here. But Chapel Hill going to start over in good position. They're going to be at about the 42.
Actually, it's playing about the 46 or
46, excuse me.
Yeah, we have a tough view from this angle about where that ball actually went out of bounds. So I'll give that guy.
Need to get our buddy Tanner Bryant down there, who's in that corner. He probably got the best view at that on where that ball actually went out. He's right down that sideline.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt on it, but it sure didn't look like it went out that early. But hey, got to get a stop.
Bell up the middle. Powers ahead, gain of about 5. He crosses midfield. Summertown's going to bring Ben Abbott in for Logan Love. Going to trade out some size here. Try to get some push on that offensive line. 2nd and 4. 7:45 to go here in the contest. Summertown trails by 8. Well, that's going to get blown dead as Chapel Hill's going to take a timeout, and we'll take it with them. We'll be back in just a minute. You're listening to Summertown Football on the Exports Network.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
It's one of our biggest sales of the year, the Storingly Furniture Labor Day Sale. Come shop our 3-acre showroom with Labor Day sale.
All right, 2nd and 4. Coming out of the timeout by Chapel Hill. On the sweep, that's number 2, Tatum Swift. He's going to power ahead for a big gain. And he's going to pick up about 25 on that run and get it all the way down to the 25. Clock is not your friend if you're Summertown. You've got to get a stop. You're going to have to get a turnover. as deep as Chapel Hill's gotten on this possession.
Well, I think there's two things working in Summertown right now. Number one, Chapel Hill's offensive line's doing a really solid job. I think Summertown's defense is kind of getting tired here, Clint. They've been on the field a lot.
Back to throw. They're going to turn it loose. Bryant in position to make an interception, and he's got it. Ty Bryant crossing the end zone. He does come out. Bad thing is he's going to be on the 2, but the good thing is he gets an interception. He was trying to make something happen out of that, so I don't fault him for that. And plus, it's just hard to know where you are when you make that reception. I don't know if he knew if he was even in the end zone.
Yeah, it was a great play there.
But, Adam, if you're Chapel Hill, why do you call that play?
I don't understand. You just ripped off a 25-yard run.
I mean, Summertown hasn't stopped you. Summertown has not stopped you this half other than one possession.
Yeah.
The last 2, you've pretty much marched all over Summertown. You've just let them in the door. Summertown needs to take advantage of it now. They're going to have to do it from their own 3. Here they go. Gambrell wrapped up and sandwiched in the backfield.
Now, the other problem here, if you're Summertown, it's highly unlikely you're calling a pass play here if you're Summertown. And I think Forrest knows that, and I think you're going to have basically the whole defensive side of Forrest ball
I think you're going to have to call a pass play just because you're not going to have any time left.
Well, you might have to, Clint, but I just don't know where they're at.
Saying it's on the 2, so that backed them up a yard. I've noticed Summertown just don't run anything out shotgun, do they?
No, very rarely at all, honestly.
Lindsey can't get anything going. He's sandwiched up. I don't know if I'm Summertown. I may call a timeout here and see what I can put together. My best play to pick up a big chunk right here is, because this may be your ball game, Adam. Yeah. You have to punt it from here. Look where you are.
Yeah.
But here we go. Summertown must have heard me. They're going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Summertown Football on the X Sports Network.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
Introducing Cloud9 Fiber to Lawrenceburg. We take great pride in being the only locally owned and operated internet company within Lawrenceburg and Lawrence County. We're now offering up to gigabit services with plans starting at $50 per month. Surf the internet with blazing fast speeds and reliability, all while keeping.
All right, welcome back. 3rd and 11. Summertown desperately trying to get something going here. Back to throw is Lindsey. Going to let one fly. He's got a man going down the sideline. That's Stoll, but it's going to overthrow him. That'll stop the clock at 5:32. And Summertown's going to send out the punting unit.
Well,
you've got 2 timeouts left. If you can get a quick stop, you should be in better position than you are right now on the 2, Adam.
Yeah, not a bad play call there, honestly. I mean, if you complete the pass, you got a first down. Pass is incomplete. The clock is stopped.
Right.
So you get a chance to set up your punt here. You've got some timeouts. Well, 1 or 2 timeouts. They've used 2 here recently, Clint. I don't know how many they've got left, but.
Williams, that's not a good one. It's down at about the 20. That's where Summertown will pick it up. So going to be a short field for Forrest. But they don't even have to score. Forrest will take over at around the 32. I bet we don't see a deep throw in the end zone this possession, Adam.
I'm going to apply for
by Forrest.
I'm the worst football coach in the history of football, and if they do, I'm going to apply for that position because he may not be there next week if they try this again. No, they've done a great job. It's a great, it's one of those plays. If it works, you're a genius. If you don't, then
Hill going to hand off to Swift. Now we're going to get a flag come in.
Flag.
Good open field tackle, but Swift does pick up about 25.
I've got a feeling that one's coming back, Clint. There was a block over here that looked pretty rough, but I don't know what the actual flag call unless it's a hold. It also could be a block below the waist too. Could be that.
I think we're going to get a hold. That's going to back it up 10 from the spot. Make it first and about 17 or 18. Or is it just 10 yards in high school?
Yeah, it'd be 10 yards.
Not a spot foul?
It'd be 10 yards from the spot of the actual hold.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was even better then because that hold was in the backfield.
That's exactly
so
right. Yeah.
First and 22. Clock has started now.
Here's your shot if you're Summertown. You got him backed up. Get him off the field. He tripped.
Tackle for a loss for Summertown. It wasn't because he tripped over his own feet. Was number 6, Liam Bell. He actually did. But 4:45 to go. 2nd and 21. Summertown looking for a stop here and maybe a timeout to force a punt for Chapel Hill. Hill going to hand it off to Bell, trying to sweep the edge. Got a little bit of running room, but it's not going to be anywhere close to the first down.
Nice job there stringing that out and forcing it out wide.
Let's see if Summertown ain't going to use one. Hadn't used one yet, so I imagine they're not going to. They're probably going to try to save them for when they have the ball.
Yeah. I think at this point you're going to hopefully get them off the field and force a punt here on 3rd and 17 if you can just make it.
But if you are Chapel Hill, you've got about 25 seconds left on this play clock, and I'm going to be real shocked. Yeah. Well, they're set up. They're their offense out. Oh, it's just 3rd and 17. Excuse me.
Yes,
I was thinking it was 4th. I forgot about the hold.
If you're Summertown, you may get your timeout after this play. They haven't got it down to 9 seconds. I don't think you can let them take another 25 seconds off.
But you got to keep them getting the first down first.
Yep.
Back to throw. Going to let it fly. Got a man. I think that ball hit the ground, and let's see if we got an offensive pass interference or defensive.
I think you're going to have a defensive pass interference and a completion. I think. I may be wrong, but I think you're going to get defensive pass interference or making contact with that receiver, and he did catch the football, which looks like it's going to be a first down anyway, even without the penalty call.
Yeah.
Barely. Looks like he's got it by about 2 or 3 yards, but I think it's going to be a defensive pass interference. Yep.
On the defense.
That's killer.
Well, and again, I said they wouldn't throw the football. That's pretty much a punt, Adam, that turned out to be great. You know what? 3rd and 17, you're just taking a shot.
Yeah.
If it doesn't.
Well, and the only thing I'm not a big fan of on that play call is if it's incomplete, stops the clock.
Yeah.
Where you could have run another probably 25 seconds off.
I think the way Forrest defense working, I don't think they're worried about.
I don't think it's going to matter. They've got to be pretty confident right now.
The good thing about that is Summertown didn't use timeout, so they've got 2 left. Yep. But they're going to have to get some stops. They just blew a really good opportunity there. Bell trying to come off the edge. He breaks 2 tackles, still powering forward, and he's going to pick up a gain of about 3 or 4.
Number 6, Bell on the carry. Second down 8.
Stoll, our backup quarterback, he's coming off holding his left arm like it's hurt. At least not a throwing arm.
Yeah.
Clock's down to 2:45. Forrest not getting in any hurry now. Play clock's down to 10.
I'm with you, though, Clint. I think Summertown's got to take the timeouts here. It's not going to matter if you don't get the ball back.
Yep. If they get a stop here, I think you have to.
Yeah. Now.
Tatum, powering ahead left side. He's going to be short of the first down.
It's going to continue.
3rd and 5. So now I think, Adam, it's to the point now where you're hoping for a bad snap, a fumble, or something, which you're going to have to recover if you're Summertown.
Yeah.
Play clock under 20. Game clock right at 2 minutes at the mark. Shout out to this Summertown student section. They've shown up in force tonight. Big crowd from Summertown, big crowd from Chapel Hill. Ball was bobbled, now it's loose. It's fumbled.
I believe Forrest got it back.
Judge going to say he was in.
They did. They got it back.
But the head man threw his fumble flag.
Yeah, it was a fumble.
But the guy on the end saying he was down.
Oh, really? And that's what they're going to rule. They're moving it back up.
All right, so it was a loss. I'm surprised Summertown hasn't used a timeout yet.
This clock is rolling, by the way. Summertown's going to take their timeout, but that clock has went down to 1:12 during this whole discussion.
We let a lot of time go off. But if I'm Coach Busby, and I think it's what he's doing,
yeah.
I think he's wanting time put back on the clock because he thought it was our ball.
Yeah.
But either way, we'll take a timeout with them. Be our last one probably of the night. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
It's time for some straight talk about zero-turn mowers. Husqvarna's zero-turn performance mowers with rugged commercial drive give you high performance and a comfortable ride. Heavy-duty frame and chassis and commercial hydraulics take no punishment. With warranties now up to 5 years and low financing options, there's no competition. For a straight-up deal on the best in professional zero-turn mowers, go straight to your Husqvarna dealer.
All right, welcome back. Forrest, 4th and 11. They're going to line up field goal to put this thing away. And heard Coach Jason Busby screaming for his blocking team out. I think Coach Busby's trying to let his clock keepers know to put 1:25 on the clock.
Yeah, it looks like head referee's holding up things, it looks like, to allow that to
And now they've got it. Summertown did get about 13 extra seconds out of that.
Well, big right here, Clint. Puts the game away, pretty sure, if you can knock this one through. Make it a 2-score game.
On the kick is Grissom. Kicks up, and it's left. No good. Summertown still has life about them. They'll have one timeout and 1:25 to try to tie this thing up. Adam, I'll say this. I think Summertown's done about all they could to lose this game. But I think Forrest has done more to lose this game.
Yeah, I agree. I think they've both left plenty of plays out on the field tonight, both teams. Plenty of decisions I think they made that they would both want back.
So we got to change the quarterback because, as we said, Stoll's been coming in and been doing the majority of the throwing. And so Jaden Stoll, the sophomore, he'll be taking snaps from the shotgun. Summertown does have to throw now. Out to Bryant. Gets wrapped up. Going to go down short of the first down. Clock will continue to run. Got to play hurry up now if you're Summertown.
That's only about a 3 to 4 yard gain. You're going to have to get more chunks than that. That clock's rolling. I'm right ready to go inside of a minute.
The good thing is, hey, take a chance, check one deep. Go for Robertson or somebody. Try to get a pass interference. Play completed from Stoll to Stoll.
That will be a first down. That will stop the clock. Summertown's got to get on the line.
Yeah, you need to be ready to go by the time this ball's spotted.
They do have looks like one timeout remaining, but you don't want to have to use it here. You
don't want to use it after a first down in this situation.
No. Clock started.
Ball's turned loose, up for Robinson. Oh, and it goes through his hands.
Man, what a throw, too, man. That was right in his hands. Tough play there. Man. Summertown's in business, Clint. You complete that.
What is it I'd always yell at our softball kids when they'd miss a ball? What, it hit you in a bad spot?
Yeah.
Right in the hands?
Well, now, there may have been a few other words mixed in.
That's true. That's
when
true.
You said
and
that.
I'm not knocking Robertson. I mean, that's tough play. He's on the jump with a man in his face. But that does stop the clock. 2nd and 10, 44 seconds to go. Stoll back to throw again. He's getting pressured, but he's going to let it fly. Should have got a pass interference there, or at least a defensive hold.
I think you got to throw that. That he was grabbed while the ball was in there and made contact, and nobody. Well, there
the
is
flag's
a flag,
in the backfield.
but
Personal
roughing the passer.
From the passer. on Chapel Hill. So that'll be an automatic first down for Summertown, 15 extra yards.
Yeah, that's
the bad thing is you did lose 9 seconds.
Yeah, that should push you up to, well, around the 45 maybe. A little beyond, close to midfield.
Tell you what, guys, I've liked what I saw. Stole out of this shotgun, though. There's no doubt he can get rid of it.
Yeah, I mean.
And he's got an arm.
Well, and you notice it's called Chapel Hill to have to add multiple defensive backs onto the field. They're spread out. They're deeper. They're off the line of scrimmage now too.
Stoll.
That one's
going to overthrow Bryant. That'll stop the clock. Make it 2nd and 10. 32 seconds to go. Ball's on about the 47. Summertown not out of this yet. Loretta did just score to bring their game to within 3. They trail 24-21 to Mount Pleasant at Mount Pleasant.
Well, and if you're going to throw a pass off target here, you make sure it's an incomplete pass and not to the other team. So that's not bad job there by Stoll.
Stoll turns it loose, trying to find Stoll. Ball gets tipped up and deflected. I thought he was going to come down with it. I thought he was going to get intercepted. But either way, nobody comes up with another incomplete pass. 25 seconds to go now.
If you have something in your playbook, Clint, like a hook and ladder, to where you could maybe do like a short 10-yard in route and maybe have somebody come and toss it to maybe throw something off here.
Maybe Robertson to Bryan or something like that. Pass
nice
complete. Not going to be a first down, but he does get out of bounds. Should stop the clock.
Well, if you're Summertown, you've got 1 timeout remaining. The main goal here is get your first down.
Yeah.
If you don't get this, looks like 2.5, maybe 3 yards here, the game's over. So you have to get 3 yards. I'm wondering if you don't run the ball here or something and try to get that 3 yards and then get your timeout.
Summertown jump, got away with it. Oh, throws it behind Stoll.
That should be a game.
Trying to run the quick slant. And that pass going to be incomplete. Summertown will turn it over on downs. Give it back to Chapel Hill, and it's all but over now. All they'll have to do is the victory formation. Summertown with only 1 timeout and only 14 seconds to go. Do want to let everybody know Chapel Hill next week, Forrest that is, they will be hosting Marion County. Summertown next week. It'll be homecoming. Be hosting Ezel Harding. Me and Adam will be back here on the call for that one. Let me take that back, guys. I actually might not be here. I might, if I can get me some cheap Southwest Airline tickets, I may go down to Orlando and see my daughter for just a short weekend, but I'll know by the middle of the week. If I don't, I'll get me a good replacement, even if it is Scott or Jeff Franks. But that's going to end the contest. Summertown's not going to use their final timeout because there's no point in it. Summertown loses a heartbreaker, 17-9. A lot of effort, a lot of energy there, and you can still see this team getting better in some areas. But we'll be back in about 1 minute. We're going to go over our finals, get ready for next week. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
McMaster's Home Gallery, where you'll always get a special price every day. Shop their new showroom full of name-brand furniture, sofas, recliners, dining and bedroom suites, Serta bedding, lots of tables and chairs just to match your decor. McMaster's Home Gallery also has GE appliances. Stop by on Highway 43 in Loretto or call 853-6140.
All right, welcome back here. The team lining up, shaking hands. Summertown loses 17-9 over Chapel Hill. Summertown, as I said, next week will be hosting Ezel Harding. It'll be homecoming here at Summertown. I hope you can all be here, and if you can't, we'll have that game live for you. Adam, what's your takeaways from this loss tonight for our Summertown Eagles?
2 things. The continued struggle for the offense, which they show some signs at times, but there's definitely got to have some improvement. And honestly, game was lost in about a 1.5-minute time frame.
14 of the 17 points all scored there on 2 offensive mistakes by Summertown.
And you've got to think of Summertown's defense. I mean, you know, they other than that time frame, you give up a short field, they score, which was tough on them. But in the second half, you give up 3 points.
That's
I mean,
right.
It was a 14-9 game at the half. You give up 3 to them the second half. You just can't get the offense generated you need right now.
You know, at some point that gets really tough on your defense, and your defense gets frustrated.
Yeah.
But they're fixing to go through a really tough stretch of football right here, Adam, and they can't get frustrated right now. They've just got to keep working and find a way to score some points offensively, and things can turn around. For Will Pettis, our technical man extraordinaire, for Adam Lindsay, this is Clint Brazier saying so long, everybody. We'll see you next week for Homecoming.
Going the distance with local sports, covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.